Do my hair toss, check my nails. Baby, how you feeling?
Hey everyone, and welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be on these extra AF nails. As you see, the fill is already done. I wasn't even going to do a video on these, but the person whose nails I was doing decided on hand number 2 that they wanted to have them recorded and see them on video, so that's what we did. And I'm not going to be doing too much talking throughout this video because I am just getting over something. I don't know, my throat is hurting really bad, and so I'm just going to let it run. I will let you know that the purple and blue polish that I'm going to be using is from Blue Velvet, and the white polish that I'm going to be using is from FairyGlo. The top coat, as always, is my LeChat Perfect Match, and that, again, comes with both a regular polish and a gel polish top coat, as do their colored polishes as well. So right here, I am just reshaping the ring finger. We had them all set to coffin, and she wanted this one reshaped to a stiletto, so that's what we're doing. I'm just using my e-file to get the general shape down, and then you're going to see me in the next clip using my hand file to refine the shape. And she does like the higher apex, which is why her nails are bulky in the apex area. This is actually my daughter, and she's really rough with her hands. She's in high school, and so yeah, I suggested a shorter apex, but she is really rough with her hands, so she did want to have a higher apex when I did her fill on these nails. So here I am with the e-file, and then you're going to see me getting through to the actual design. And in this design we used, as you can see on her other hand, we used stamping. We used decals, and we used crystals, and here I am putting on the base coat or the foundation coat. This isn't necessarily needed on acrylic nails, but it does help it stick a little bit better. And now I'm just doing the design on the ring finger. We're doing a flame design. Thanks to Young Nails, I wanted to try something new, and she absolutely loved it, on how to do a flame design using gel polish. So we put a thick layer of gel down. And now that we have the base of the gel down, we're going to go in back and forth with 2 different colors. I have the white and the pink, and sorry, it's a little bit blurry here. I don't know how it got out of focus, but I'm just going back and forth with a few times with the different colors, and then you're going to see me drag it up, almost as if marbling, but we're going up instead of random designs. And don't worry if you mess anything up, because you can't fix it. So we're just going up in a flame pattern with the 2 different colors. And then you're going to see me grab some of the gel polish and do some flames that are not connected to the bottom drag as well, just in random locations, because flames are not cohesive. And then we have it. And just clean up the edges, because adding a lot of polish can cause the nails to bulk up or to lose its shape. And I decided, because she's very impatient and likes to get up and do things while I'm doing her nails, to do just one nail at a time. So that's why you're seeing me do one complete nail at a time, including adding the top coat and the crystal, and then move on to the next nail. Normally I would do a full set and then do one thing at a time, do all the top coats and such. Anyways, as I mentioned, my throat is really bothering me, so I'm going to go ahead and be quiet and just let this play through. I think I've explained everything, but if you do have any questions in regards to any of the steps, please leave your questions down below. And don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, share, and I do want to mention that I do have a giveaway coming up at 500 subscribers. I know I'm only at like 164 right now, but as soon as I get to 500, my last giveaway was for a cordless drill. If you think that's awesome with the few subscribers that I had at the time, then you're going to really be blown away at my 500 subscriber giveaway. It's going to include acrylics, glitters, basically everything that you need to get started if you're a beginner. If you're not, it's going to be everything needed to expand your collection, and I really can't wait to go over everything. So I know I keep saying that I'm going to be quiet, but here I am continuing to talk. So if my voice gets crackly, I apologize, but this finger here, she decided on holographic, so we're using the purple holographic, and just putting it on there, and then you're going to see me rub it in and top coat it. If it's rubbed in properly, then you don't have to worry about any of it coming off on the brush when you do the top coat, because it'll all be rubbed in and sticking to the polish. But I always do, after I'm done doing a top coat on any type of chrome or holographic powder, I do always wipe the brush off, which you're going to see me do once I'm done top coating it as well. So now we are onto the thumb, and on this finger she wanted a stamping pattern with Arabic letters, so that's what we're doing. We're just putting down the gel polish, and then you're going to see me stamping using the black Born Pretty stamping polish. And these are the stamping plates from the Biutee collection. This is plate number 14, and I think it came with like 15 plates. I think I went over all of the plates that came in the collection in my last Amazon haul, which I'll link in the corner, up in a card up in the corner. So with stamping, I generally tend to use just regular stamping polish, but I also do test out a lot of gel and regular polishes as well. And something that I've noticed is as long as the polish is thinner and highly pigmented, meaning that the pigment to polish ratio is higher, then you can generally use that polish. You just have to work kind of fast if you're using regular polish or if you're using stamping polish. Of course, with gel polish, it's really trial and error. I found some that do work, some that don't, but because it stays very wet until you cure it, you know, you just have to play with it and how much is needed. But here I am just scraping off the excess so I don't have as much cleanup on the stamper. Stamp it on, make sure that the pattern transferred, and now we're just adding it to the spaces that were empty since this is a larger finger here. And now I'm laughing because I said I wasn't going to do that much talking, and here I have spent the last 10.5 minutes of my 20-minute video talking. So I'm going to, I guess, continue on, and again, apologize in advance if my voice goes out or gets rough. There's something going around here. Kids came home from school sick. It's just been a bad, I don't know, cold season or whatever, and of course mothers always get sick last, so here I am. Everybody else is better and I'm here sick alone all by myself. So on this finger, we're going to put the base color of purple down, and then we're going to just add a center point or a center highlight with the pink, and kind of make a design out of it as a backsplash. And we're going to add some water decal.
Turn us to thousands, and we'll grow in number. Fueled by them to see the horizon. Turn us to thousands.
And if you're interested in what you are currently seeing on my left hand, I'll go ahead and link that video at the end of this one. And you see me just adding a glop of pink and just kind of moving it around. This is going to be the backsplash or the center for the water decals. You just want to make sure that if you're moving polish around this much, that you also take time to use a fine brush. This right here is a detail paintbrush. It's not for nails, it's actually for detail painting. And I'm cleaning up the edges, and also you're going to see me making sure that there's no air bubbles in the polish as well. It's important to do that, or else you're going to have a lot of polish lifting or coming up. The bubbles will be a source of the polish actually the bubbles actually getting bigger and the polish coming up. That's why you may experience or have people coming back to you with their polish actually peeling, and it can be caused by there being air bubbles in the polish when you cure it. And next, I had her pick out the decals that she wanted on this finger. We switched them up a little bit from the ones that were on the other. We have the main photo, and then we picked a different flower, and then swallowed the heart, and we just switched it up a little bit so that each hand is its own piece of art. And there she was filling herself while we were waiting for the decals to soak a little bit, just playing in the camera. She's silly. So now I always use my stamper for doing decals. It makes it a little bit easier to, especially for the smaller decals, to place them properly. We have the main one, and now we're doing the two smaller ones. She was set on having 3 on one finger, just like on the other hand. And now that we have all the decals on, we're just going to make sure that they're all set in place, and now we're going to top coat them and cure that. And now on to the final finger. This one here, we're just going to do a coat of the purple, and then we're going to put some bling on. She came to me. Her last set was milky white, and then we decided that when we did her fill that we were going to do a baby boomer with the paint. And when it came time to top coat those, she decided that she wanted to be extra, and she's like, "Mom, I want you to give me something that's extra AF." I'm like, extra AF? I'll do as extra AF as I will allow my almost 17-year-old to get. She is rough with her nails, so I'm not going to waste too much bling on her extra AF, but we did put enough to satisfy her wanting extra nails. So now she is here trying to decide what or how she wants her stones placed for this finger. And we decided that we're going to have the same focal crystal, the same purple triangle, and then we're going to have two other crystals going up instead of the stones surrounding it like you saw on her other hand. So first we put down the builder gel, and this is what works best for me. Other people may have other ways of keeping stones on, but I have never ever had anybody lose a stone using this method. So we put the builder gel down, and then I softly paint the top coat over the builder gel just to smooth it out, and then the top coat over the rest of the nail, place the stones down, and then cure it. And you just want to make sure that it's all cleaned up. And of course, the builder gel does bulk up the nail. So now we're placing the stones, and these ones here are really sparkly. Without adding bling to the entire nail, it definitely did give it enough sparkle to stand out and be extra, as she was saying. So we make sure that it's centered on her nail, and then we're going to add the other smaller stones. She was just telling me how she wanted it to be placed. And now placing the smaller stones, we have this round one, and then we're going to place one more. And I did them different colors on purpose, that way when they do shine, they're shining and giving off a different colored sparkle. So this is what she wanted, and she's my princess, so she kind of gets what she wants. Alright, so I have the stones placed, making sure that everything's centered again in the right place, and then sending her off to cure. And here is the final results. I hope you enjoyed watching as much as I enjoyed doing this set, and now off to rest my voice. And as always, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and share, and thanks again for watching. See y'all later!
Baby, how you feeling?